Hey, what's up, comic book fans? Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back, fans. Guys, today we're going to be talking about Superior Carnage, issue number 4. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering what I think of this particular issue, since on issue 3, I did a complete rant video on how pissed off I was at Superior Carnage. Well, what I think of this issue? Well, before we jump into it, let's talk about the artwork. First off, the artwork in this issue is done by Steven Segovia with Dan Mexa, I guess is the name. Well, here's your artwork right here. Here's your opening artwork with Stupid Superior. And as the issue progresses, I can honestly say that the artwork is not horrible in here, but at times it reminds me of too much of Dr. Octavius. They kind of go out of your way to make Spider-Man's goggles, Superior's goggles, look like he's wearing actually glasses. So where it kind of makes you think it is Otto Octavius in some way. But there is some good action scenes. They try to make it as realistic as they can. As the issue progresses and the wizard loses control of the symbiote, you get to see the symbiote actually let loose again, and it's obviously being, it's taken over that Dr. Gull guy or whatever that guy was, but you can see the symbiote is crazy again like it was before, so it kind of, reverts back to its original form. So the artwork is okay. I enjoyed it. I've seen a lot worse, that's for sure. What do I think of this story in this actual issue? Well, let's just say it opens up the way it ended off last time, okay? But this series is really about Wizard. I mean, this particular issue really defines what the Wizard is here. And I mean, and it's like, it seems like Superior Carnage or Carnage is the lesser of the two. But in the beginning of the issue, we actually get to see Superior Spider-Man, see what happened moments ago, right before he was sitting in the mayor's chair, waiting for J. Jonah Jameson. I mean, for waiting for the Wizard and his crew. And it was kind of cool because he had all these actual contingencies on how quick he was going to defeat the Wizard and the Claw and Superior Carnage, because he felt that the Wizard was, on his way out, just like how he was when he was dying, and things of that nature. So it was pretty awesome to see. But right away, the symbiote is not stupid. It's actually smart. He comes together with these stupid Chinese stars, and he's got his dumb helmet and his cape on and shit like that. So I didn't like that. So they start battling, and what Octavius makes it a thing to say a whole bunch of times in this issue is, I keep forgetting how my spider sense doesn't work with the symbiote. He says it's 3 different occasions. And it's like, dude, can't you remember? It's like the most important thing. Like, get with it, Otto. So lots of battling going on in the actual issue here. And we get to see that. Finally, it's Superior gets the upper hand and winds up capturing the Wizard. And you get to see that right here. And he takes him from behind. And just as Superior is getting the upper hand, he gets paparazzi around him. He tries to get away, and he holds him up. And Superior's like, you know what? You got to call this thing. And the cool thing about this issue, the really good thing that I thought was good here, is that the Wizard tries at a desperate attempt to probe through his mind to kind of take it over. And he's like, and I can still do the one thing the Wizard does best right now. I'm rooting around in your thoughts, taking over the crevices of your mind until you too have become my Otto. And you're like, oh shit, he knows he's fucking Otto Octavius, right? And he's like, what? And right away, Superior just sits there and throws him against the car. And you're like, oh damn, he is going to kill him now, because he knows his secret. And then he tries to like walk and dance around it, says that he's lying, or he says that he is, but he'll do anything that he can win. And as soon as the wizard actually hits the car, you see Superior Carnage actually starting to revert back to his crazy form that we all know and love, which is good. So you start seeing all kinds of things happening. Carnage starts battling Superior. Carnage is all over the place. And then the Claw gets involved, and the Claw's just like, why can't you let him have this one day? Can't you see we're on the same side? We're trying to do the same thing. And the next thing you see is that Carnage stabs the Claw, and the Claw winds up blowing up and winds up just sonic booming everything. So Carnage winds up getting pretty much blown to pieces. And as Superior winds up recovering, the symbiote is trying to recover as well. And the next thing you see is the symbiote is attracted to the dying wizard, basically, because he sits there and he says, I feel wet. Are these my guts? I feel funny like. And it's like, I can see why the symbiote is actually attracted to the wizard, because in a way he was controlling the symbiote from his helmet. So I guess it's already attracted to his mind, and that's why it's taken an attraction to him. Plus it's feeling it needs a host because it's basically dying at this point. So as you see at the end of the issue, you see the symbiote actually taking over the wizard. So interesting stuff here. I think it started off a little stupid because it left off the way it was, but I thought this was a much improved issue. Um, you get to see another person finally figure out who Otto is. This could be a big deal, especially if the wizard is living and the symbiote is taking over the wizard. Uh, that's kind of an interesting idea. Um, how do I feel about the symbiote really taking over the wizard as the host? Could there have been better people? Yes, but the symbiote can't go on with lobotomized Cletus Cassidy, and this is a way now to keep the wizard alive. And I can see the actual symbiote actually being smarter. Now, hopefully, it won't look stupid with guns and capes and trench coats and Punisher-like, things. Uh, and let's hope that it becomes like a more evil but smarter Carnage. That might make sense. And how it all fits in with Venom and all other future Spider-Man stories is yet to be determined. But this got me back on board to this series and to figure out how this all concludes. So I enjoyed this one. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. It had its flaws. The artwork's not perfect. Again, the Superior part is not perfect, but it's not bad either, this issue. So much improved, much better than what it was. So guys, tell me what you thought of this. Did you give up after the last issue? If you did, maybe you saw this review, maybe you want to jump on board for the last issue. So again, leave your thoughts and comments below. And guys, you can follow me on Twitter under Comic Book Corner. You guys can follow me on Facebook under Comic Book Corner as well. Just go on to Facebook, Comic Book Corner, whatever. You guys know all that crap by now. So, and guys, also follow us on darkavengerinc.com. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.